Do you remember which ones that you kind of gave them?
I mean, I probably have it right here.
So Edgar, you've given us some iconic main characters over the years. What was it about Glen that made him the one to take on Ben Richards?
I had been a fan of Glen's first through the Richard Linklater films that he did, and then obviously he in Top Gun Maverick he kind of blew up. I think the thing that's really sort of key to this character is that he's an everyman. He's not an existing action hero at the start of the movie. He's not like a trained killer or like a super spy. He's an out-of-work dad who's struggling to provide for his family. His daughter is sick. And so having somebody who had like a relatable everyman quality was really important. And what's great about Glen is he kind of has the charm, he has the charisma, he's funny. But in the movie there's sort of this untapped kind of like darker side of just like the righteous anger that sort of boils over in him, or the frustration at being held back. He can kind of do everything, and I think in this film he also shows a different side of himself as well.
I'm gonna you up someday.
I know that your kind of soundtracks are quite iconic to your films. I actually just spoke to Lee and Colman, and Lee mentioned that you made him a playlist.
There was like songs that were in the script and then some extra ones as well.
Do you remember which ones that you kind of gave them?
I mean, I probably have it right here. Rise by Public Image Limited was one of them.
Okay.
And Games That Frontiers by Peter Gabriel was one of them, which at one point was in the movie. I think eventually like I made this playlist that gets played before all the screenings where I just kind of put in every song that I couldn't fit into the movie.
Love. What about Colman? What did you your first impressions of him?
We knew Colman would just kind of do exactly what he does in the movie, is like come in and just kind of like rip the roof off the studio. I think also beyond his like TV and film work, he is also a Broadway and a West End veteran. So there's this like sort of showmanship in him. It's just part of his DNA. Seeing him come onto the set and just kind of have all of the extras in the palm of his hand very, very quickly. It was almost like he was sort of playing Bobby T on and off camera. He knew that the way to make the scene really great is that to connect with the supporting artists. And so if it feels in those scenes like they're kind of really like whipped up and sort of chanting his name and it just feels like sort of really vivid, I think that's down to Colman.
The original novel was released in 1982 and it's obviously set in this dystopian version of 2025. Do you remember when you were younger imagining what the future was going to look like?
We don't mention the date in the movie because I have this theory, is that sci-fi films generally don't put the date far enough ahead.
Right.
So I'm old enough I was born in 1974. I'd seen 2001 by Stanley Kubrick, and then you kind of thinking, wow, 2001, what could it possibly be like?
Hoverboards, holograms.
And then when you get past 2001 and it's nothing like the film, it's like, oh, what a bummer. The same as that the film Escape from New York, which I love. It says the year is 1997. So I think the danger is don't put a date on the movie, because like when you sail right past it, you know, all of them like Blade Runner, Terminator 2 is like we've gone past those dates now. Even though the book is set in 2025, is like we don't need to say it out loud.
Well, that's a good note to future directors. Thank you so much.
Stop filming me!